Howdy YouTube, today we're taking a look at the ultimate object of desire, the molten mountain of lust, the irresistible Thunderlips. A really cool figure, one I've had for a little while. I'll give you guys the backstory shortly, but the main reason I'm reviewing this is to celebrate getting over 500 subscribers. I've had it for a little while and was waiting for the right opportunity to review this guy. The review I'm not going to make about Hulk Hogan and the horrible comments he's made. Anything I say praising the figure and the Thunderlips character, don't take that to mean I'm endorsing in any way actual Hulk Hogan in real life, who's a pretty shitty human being. So disregard that. Let's take a look at what is a really cool figure. So the prelude, the backstory, if you will. I'm a big boxing fan. If you've seen my channel, you know I've reviewed some of the Rocky figures in the past. One in particular I really wanted to get my hands of was Smokin' Joe Frazier, who personally is my favourite boxer of all time. Someone who, defeated Ali, someone who helped out Ali, someone who actually went and fought in the Vietnam War, multiple-time heavyweight champion, great boxer, completely neglected and overshadowed by Ali, which, you can argue deservedly so and things like that. But to me, a real hero and just a top boxer that was underappreciated. So it was coming up to my birthday, and I thought, I'll order this guy. I've wanted him for a while, and it'll be a cool nostalgia thing. So I ordered him from a particular seller, and when I opened the package, I got this. I can see how the mistake happened because they are very similar. Anyway, long story short, I ended up with the Thunderlips figure and had to purchase Joe Frazier from a different seller, and there was a bit of a mess with eBay. So just be cautious if you're buying from Simply Best Prices on eBay. But other than that, all good. In terms of the figure itself, comes in the classic Jakks Rocky 3 style packaging. I love these figures when they came out, mainly because I was a big fan of the Rocky movies, love my boxing, love my martial arts. So to get a figure wave of it was excellent, and they went really in depth. The amount of figures they actually made were fantastic. I did have quite a lot of them, and then when NECA started producing the Rocky figures, I stupidly sold the Jakks versions, which I'm kicking myself at now. But a really cool looking figure. Really excited to get Thunderlips opened up and out of packaging. The original release, you can see, 28th of May 1982. So back when Hulk Hogan was American made in the AWA from memory. Pre-WWF, pre-Hulkamania, pre his big rise to fame. Now, I actually went back and watched the Thunderlips segment and the fight with Rocky Balboa, and it's really entertaining. It is a very well made scene. To his credit, Thunderlips is a very interesting character in that he plays the part perfectly. Stallone perfect. Even Rocky and Paulie getting in there, hitting him with the chair, all that sort of stuff. It really is a well filmed scene. Taking a look at the back of the packaging. The other figures in the set, obviously you can see it's quite extensive. You've got the various Rocky incarnations there. You've got Smokin' Joe is the exclusive figure. Thunderlips, you've got Mr. T, Clubber Lang. The read-up on the back says Thunderlips, touting himself as Thunderlips, the ultimate male. This oversized wrestler meets Rocky in the ring for a charity exhibition match. Introduced by the referee as a mountain of molten lust. Thunderlips taunts Rocky before turning the event into a melee in which Rocky must resort to an unorthodox boxing at its finest. Really cool figure, cool packaging. Let's get it opened up. And here we've got Thunderlips opened up and out of packaging. Visually, a really cool figure. I think Jakks did an excellent job. They normally nailed the face scans with their wrestling figures, and this Thunderlips is no exception to that. The only downside, I will say, is the hat he comes with. Whilst it has some fantastic detail, which I hope you guys can see, it is excessively sticky. I have no clue why it's sticky, but it feels like someone has basically got chewing gum and smeared it all over the hat. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it does feel pretty crappy. Other than that, a seriously cool looking figure. As for the rest of the figure, he comes in a really nice soft goods cape on the back. Check that out. That's some pretty cool detail. Thunderlips, the ultimate male. I rate the cape. That's pretty cool. I'll bring it forward so you guys can see the detail on the face is excellent, to be honest with you. Hopefully you guys can see that. I think they nailed Hulk Hogan's face scan on that. Definitely looks like he did in the movie. pre-bald patch, obviously. Lots of great detail. Jax did an excellent job with this particular figure. Now, the actual Hulk Hogan figure itself, or the Thunderlips figure, is kind of a weird body mold. It's like they've got two different Jax wrestling figures and merged them together. Articulation is a ball-jointed head, ball-jointed arm, swivel in the bicep, bend at the elbow, swivel wrist, swivel in the hand, swivel waist, swivel legs, bend at the knee, and swivel in the ankle. So standard range of, what was at the time, Jax wrestling figure articulation. There's not a lot else to the figure, if I'm honest, which I guess is kind of trademark 80s wrestling. Not a lot of heavy gimmicks, especially early 80s. It wasn't until the mid and late 80s that they started really getting into that sort of stuff. But overall, just a really cool nostalgic figure. So how does this particular Hulk Hogan or Thunderlips figure stack up to some of the other ones out there? In terms of the Jax ones, I think he's one of the better figures just in terms of face scan and everything. Plus, it's really cool to get a retro wrestling figure, one that's set in a period that I guess is not too commonly thought of. You can see against the other Mattel figures, the scaling is pretty much perfect. He's a little bit taller than the Elite figures, a little bit taller than the basic ones as well, so that does stack up. The other kind of cool thing is that you think about it, for most of the 80s and first half of the 90s, everyone was wondering what would Hulk Hogan be like if he was evil. If you go watch Rocky, which came out before all of that, you get to see what an evil Hulk Hogan would have been like. And he played the part perfectly. Unlike a lot of other wrestlers, I think his acting ability in that Rocky III film was exceptional. The actual film itself is pretty awesome. One of the greats. Definitely, no doubt about that. But a really cool figure, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this review on the Jax Rocky III Thunderlips.